And now, insurance-minded speeches from Geico.
Hardship. My grandmother would go through it every month to pay her insurance bill. First, she would handwrite a paper check, in cursive. Then, using her own tongue, she would wet a stamp for an envelope. Today, however, we need not weary our hands and tongues. Today, we can pay our Geico bill with the Geico app. Away with hardship, in with bill pay on the Geico app. Thank you.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio in high fidelity.
Goldilocks Productions presents the ButterFly Medium Show with Ivana. Ivana, the ButterFly medium, is a world-renowned psychic medium. She is a third or fourth generation psychic medium since her family immigrated from Italy. Ivana has a magical gift that will turn a skeptic into a believer. The ButterFly medium has been giving healing messages from loved ones on the other side for over 2 decades. Ivana started feeling ghosts and spirit around her since her mom's passing, only 3 days after Ivana's 5th birthday. Her mom has communicated with her through the Monarch ButterFlies since the young age of 7 years. Call in now to reserve your spot on the switchboard if you would like to speak with Ivana. The call-in number is 713-955-0594. Again, that's 713-955-0594. Press 1 if you would like to get on air with Ivana to ask her or her special guest a question. Enjoy this magical and healing show.
Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing this afternoon? This is Ivana, the ButterFly medium. I am a psychic medium, and I'm here to give you messages each and every week. Messages from the other side. What is the other side? Where is the other side? It is where our loved ones are. I always like to call it spirit heaven. So today I'm going to, today I'm going to connect you with loved ones who are on the other side, who have passed away, who are no longer here. But know that spiritually and energetically, they will always be around you no matter what. They will always be here to show you signs, to let you know that it really exist where they are. They validate so many things for you through me to help you understand and believe that they are with you each and every day. So thank you for joining me on the ButterFly Medium Show. Thank you to our Goldilocks production producer, wonderful Tiffany Whitesage, who's a beautiful, beautiful person, and she's here to help all of you as well. She also has her own show as well, and you can also check her out on Facebook at Tiffany Whitesage Woman. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here to give you the most beautiful messages you are meant to be receiving. Thank you for everybody who calls in each and every week, or to everyone. This week we do have a lot of callers waiting, as we do each and every week, and we try and get through to as many as I can. Unfortunately, sometimes it is not always possible. Please note, if you are calling from Canada, that the number you are calling into is a U.S. number, as my producer is located in Connecticut. So thank you to everybody who calls from around the world. We get so many unique messages each week. And if you haven't checked out my Facebook page, please do, at the ButterFly Medium, or you can add me to Ivana Figueredo on Facebook as well. And you can also be notified when I do my Facebook Live shows on Monday night. from 7 until 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You have to come and watch these shows. The last couple of weeks, we have not had a show, unfortunately. This week was just impossible. I have a lot of laryngitis, and it's because I'm always, when I'm giving a reading, and continuously using, of course, my throat muscles and always straining them. And so I lose my voice a lot, and I was feeling a little under the weather. So I apologize to anybody who was hoping to watch a show on Monday night. I apologize that I was not able to do one. But of course, next Monday, we will definitely be having a show, and we're going to have an amazing, wonderful guest speaker, my good friend Jake Cooper, who is, sorry if you didn't hear that properly, it's Jake, Jake, Cooper. And Jake is a friend of mine who lives in New York, Long Island, New York, and he has actually seen and felt what the other side is actually like. So stay tuned. Next Monday night on my Facebook Live show, I'm going to be doing an interview with Jake, and you have to come and watch. It's going to be amazing. He's going to tell us what he experienced when he had a near-death experience. So please stay tuned for next Monday night's show on Facebook Live, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Please come and watch, and also share that with your friends and your family as well. Once you see the post on my Facebook page, for those of you that are on my Facebook and do follow me, please share that with your family and friends as well, so they could join in on that show on Monday night. So some exciting news. We've got some wonderful news. October is just around the corner for anybody who is in Ontario. I'm going to be doing my show in London, Ontario, at the Best Western Lamplighter Inn. So please join me. You can find out all the details on my website, which is thebutterflymedium.com. You can book your seats online as well. If you go to my events page, you will see all the details. And then in November, or actually, I apologize, I made a mistake. In October is my Stratford show, which is in Ontario. It's an hour away from London, Stratford, Ontario, and we will be at the Arden Park Hotel. So that is in October, and then in November we have our London show as well. Some exciting news is going to be coming your way very soon. For those of you that may or may not be aware, I've hired 3 assistants to help me with the business and help it grow. We're going to be doing bigger and better things and lots of fun things for you on our live shows. So for anybody who watches the show, there's going to be lots of exciting news coming up. Also, I'm going to try and see if I could schedule all the assistants for Monday. We're still trying to get everyone together, and maybe they will be able to join me on the show on Monday night as well, so everyone can meet them. So we're going to be asking anybody who has any ideas for an amazing Facebook Live shows. Give us your ideas. Please send us your ideas. You can send them on our Facebook page as well. There's going to be a survey that's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks that you can all answer and participate in. We're going to be having some contests that are coming up as well. So please, stay tuned and watch new things come through on the Facebook page, The Butterfly Medium, or also on my own personal page at Ivana Figueredo. So please stay tuned for any new news, any new announcements, anything exciting that's coming your way and our way. We're very excited. Things are starting to really blossom more than they ever did. And I'm so very excited and so very happy to be here and share my gift with all of you and everybody in the world, whoever watches around the world. I thank each and every person that does and has listened to my shows. Thank you so very much. If it wasn't for you, I would not be here today giving all these healing messages around the world. So thank you. And please don't forget to like and share my Facebook page. And please don't forget to visit my website, thebutterflymedium.com. And anytime you have questions, please visit my Q&A page on my website as well. There's lots of questions that people may have. that can be answered through the website. There's a lot of very common questions that are asked each and every day, and of course you can get some answers from there. And you can also book your readings online. I offer 20, 30, and 60-minute private one-on-one sessions through Skype, FaceTime, for anybody who is out of London, or you can drive out to me. I am in London, Ontario, so I'm in Canada, but I also offer over the phone and, of course, yes, in-person reading. So anybody who ever wishes to book a reading, please know that you can book online now through my website, thebutterflymedium.com. And I think that's it. I think that's it for the announcements. That was those are a few things that I wanted to announce today, and they're important for me to announce each and every week. And for those of you that are new listening to my show, or if you are just logging in now or just calling in now, this is Ivana Figueredo, the Butterfly Medium. I am a world-renowned psychic medium. I give healing messages around the world, and they are so beautiful, and I'm so happy to be here and be able to share these messages with you as well. Now, please know I am spirit-led, 100% spirit-led. All my cards, I do not use tarot cards. I use angel cards. Any messages that come through are from your loved ones or your spirit guides. Any questions that you ask me, the messages come directly from them, but of course through me. Think of me as I am the medium, I am the mediator, I am the middle person. So I always say, don't shoot the messenger. Whatever comes through today is out of my control. They tell me whatever it is that they need you to know. I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't tell you things that you want to hear sometimes, even though it's the opposite of what you want to hear. So whatever spirit shows me, I am here to give you those messages. But don't be afraid. They're not here to scare you or to worry you. They're here to help you and to let you know that they're here protecting you each and every day. And so when I'm connecting with a mother figure, or I feel it's a mother figure energy, know that a mother could also be a grandmother, it could be a great-grandmother, it could be a mother-in-law, stepmom, anybody who could have acted like a mom to you, okay? So please keep that in mind. Also the same for father figure. It's the same thing. It's the energy that we feel. You'll hear other mediums, renowned mediums, that always say, that the mother figure, yes, could also be your grandmother, your great-grandmother. And maybe it's a grandmother that you never met or never knew, or you forgot her because you were so little when she passed away. And that's okay. They can still come through. People that have passed away 40, 50, 60 years ago, they can still come through for you. So most of the time what happens in a reading is your loved ones that you were hoping to connect with are the ones that always come through. So don't be afraid, just enjoy the messages, and let's begin so we can try and give as many people as I can an opportunity for a short reading. They are going to be short readings. Please, one question for everyone, not one question and then I answer it and then you ask another question, because I know it's hard not to, because you have me on the phone, and I appreciate you wanting to know so much and wanting to connect with your loved ones, but let's try and give everyone a chance. Sometimes I do go over in time with readings as well, just because I feel I have to give that message. I have to give that extra message. So whenever I get that extra push from spirit, of course, I have to validate that for you. So let's begin with our show. Let's see who we have first. First caller is 410. Hello, caller 410. Where are you calling from, please, and what is your name? And thank you so much for calling in.
This is Kathy from Maryland.
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. What can I help you with today?
I'd like to know about my spiritual path, which way I should go.
Okay, now when you say spiritual, yes, you are an intuitive yourself. Now, there could be things that you're not aware of, or perhaps you're not opening up your clairvoyancy as much as you should or as much as you'd like to, but they are asking you to practice a little more on your clairvoyancy. So when we're able to see things through clairvoyance or clairsentience, or you can feel things, you can sense things. Also clairaudient, where you can hear things. Know that this is your loved one, whoever it is in spirit, that's saying to you, open up your senses a little more. Open them up a little more. You have them. They're right there. They're peeking out for you. But for some reason, you're not using them to the best of your ability, and they want you to know that you should. Your spiritual path is going to be something very interesting, but just give me a moment as I lay out my cards here for you. I do have a lot of cards that I have chosen for you, which while I am going into my second deck of cards, trying to find out where your spiritual journey is going, is I'm just going to explain these cards from you, which are messages from spirit, okay? So there's believe in yourself, you can do it. I feel this is a mother figure, female figure that's in spirit, that's very close to you. She is associated to another male that's in spirit, almost like a father or grandfather. So I don't know if it's both your parents or both your grandparents, or one, maybe your mom and maybe your grandfather, but they want you to know, believe in yourself, you can do it. So this is what I'm feeling. I'm also feeling that within the cards, they're saying as a soul, I can be in several places at once. So know that they're always able to be with you wherever you are. And I'm sorry I had to leave that way, they're saying, but they also want you to know I am so much better now, and you have nothing to feel guilty about. Your female spirit says, I have a new understanding now, and my mind is free. I am not dead. There is no such thing as death. It was my time to go, so you have nothing to feel guilty about. I had to leave that way, but know that I'm always by your side. They're asking you to find courage to make decisions, and also to welcome the new in the new year for you, because there's going to be leaving. You're either leaving, you're moving, something is happening with the leave. Also, some self-employment is on the way for you in the new year. Forgiveness needs to take place first. And there's also family changes that have taken place. Could be the passing of your mom, if your mom has passed, or could be the passing of a dad, if your dad has passed, but they're talking about family changes. Does this make sense to you at all? Anything that I said, everything that I've said?
Everything. I'm planning on retiring. I'm planning on moving. Both my parents are gone.
Wow. That's amazing. I just got goosebumps all over my body. That is amazing. So they're here just to validate for you, yes, your spiritual journey is going to be amazing, but it's not going to start until 2018 for you.
Probably
right now you're on
higher in the beginning of next year, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay. So isn't that crazy? So maybe this is what they're referring to. So some spiritual change for you in the new year. Lots of new things that are going to be happening for you. But they are saying, stay very positive. Always manifest your dreams. You can manifest those dreams. You can let it happen, and know that your mom and dad, are always by your side. They're saying, be courageous. Have courage. I'm sending you courage. I'm sending you courage. This is what they're saying. All right, so my dear, good luck in 2018. You're going to have wonderful things happening to you next year in 2018, and I'm sending you a lot of blessings for it. I know you're going to be on a fabulous new journey in 2018 where you start to welcome the new.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Great day.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for calling in. Take care, Cassie. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Beautiful message. So you see that message? That took a lot of oxygen out of me. So what happens is my throat muscles, as I'm forcing myself to say what it is that Spirit is saying, I'm always constantly not forcing, but I'm using my muscles so much when I'm speaking that this is why I get a lot of laryngitis. I've actually been wondering why a lot lately, why I'm always getting laryngitis, and recently this is what was shown to me. So it makes complete sense to me now. Finally, I have an answer. So let's take our next caller. We have caller 720. Hello, caller 720. Where are you calling from, please, and what is your name?
Yes, hi, my name is Lori, and I'm calling from San Diego.
San Diego, wonderful. Thank you, Lori. Would you mind spelling your first name, please?
Lori.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you. And Kathy, the previous person I was speaking with, I apologize. I didn't ask. I wrote your name Kathy. If you're still listening, I hope that's correct. So Lori from San Diego, what may I be able to answer for you today, or what sort of coaching are you looking for, or are you in need of?
I'm just wondering about career right now.
Career, okay, wonderful. Just give me a moment, please. New career on the horizon for you. I feel you're at a place, or just left a place, or just had change in a place, but I do definitely feel that either the place that you're in now, there's going to be movement for you where you're going to find some change, where you will be working. This is what I'm feeling, that I feel you're going to be moving positions within this company, or you're going to be getting a better position for yourself. You're going to be increasing your knowledge and experience is what they show me. But they're also talking about healing from the past. Sometimes I feel they're saying almost like in your work or in your work habits every day, whatever job you do, whatever work you do, they're talking about healing as well. So whether you work in healthcare, whether you work in something where you're helping people or customer service, they're saying also healing from the past for yourself. But they're also saying get some rest. So maybe right now is a time for you to rest. Are you not working right now? Did you just leave a job that you were at?
I'm not working right now.
Okay, so this is what they're showing. So they're saying get some rest. So the reason why you're not working right now is because it's time for you to rest. So maybe it's you've been thinking too much and your brain's been going 100 miles an hour a minute, and you can't think of what next or what to do next. They're saying they're here to help you. You need some courage. They're asking you to find some courage. Also, dietary changes. Do you work in healthcare, like in like a dietitian or nursing, anything like this?
I was looking into doing that.
Okay, which one?
Medical.
Medical. Okay. So what they are validating for you is that maybe this is the right time for you. They are showing heavenly signs for you, so that is that's a very good sign. So they will show you a lot of heavenly signs to lead you on your new way, to lead you on your new path. But of course, training. This is what I'm hearing. So you will have some training, whichever the training is that you might be doing, or maybe you've already had the training, but there is new movement for you coming up in the next 3 to 6 months. I don't see anything right now, but they're also showing me 2 to 4. So 2 to 4 could be February to April. Maybe this is what they're saying. They could be saying 2 to 4 weeks, 2 to 4 months, but I don't believe it's 2 to 4 weeks. I feel it's more 2 to 4 months or February to April. This is what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, but I definitely think something good is on its way for you, and lots of positive and new changes for you as well. They're also saying to you, I'm sorry, Lori?
No, go ahead.
They're also saying whenever you feel down, don't worry about it, because things will start to look up again. It's just finding that middle ground. It's just finding that courage, that faith, that, always having faith and never giving up on what it is that you're looking for, because sometimes you may feel discouraged, is what someone is saying in spirit. Sometimes you may feel discouraged, and I mean, that's normal. Everybody, would feel discouraged if they can't find something that they really want. But your heavenly signs, your loved ones in spirit are saying, find the courage, keep the faith, don't worry about it. Things will always work out for you.
All right. Gosh, thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Yeah. Is there something with Chicago for you, or possible? Are you planning on going some California, or, well, you are in California, are you not?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Because I'm seeing something Chicago, or maybe they're showing me the C for Chicago, but being California, you are in California. Are you moving to a different state?
We just moved.
Oh, you just moved to California.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So maybe this is what they're validating. Maybe in to a different state or in a different city there, but they're talking about moving. So you've already done that move. So that's good. I don't think you have anything to worry about, but good luck with everything. I'm glad that your move went well. It sounds like it went well, not because you said it, but just what I'm feeling, what energy I'm feeling is I do feel that your move went well. Now it's just that worry. You have to let go of that worry, those fears, in order for you to take the next step. The next step in your new journey, that leap of faith, but find that faith. Don't lose it, is what they say.
Okay. Gosh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Lori. Take care.
God bless.
Thank you very much. You as well. God bless. All right. Let me just take a moment to breathe here. All right. Our next caller is caller 310. Hello, caller 310. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hi, my name is Brittany and I'm calling from California.
Hello, California, Brittany. Would you please spell your first name?
It's Brittany.
All right, wonderful. And may I ask you, what part of California are you calling from?
From Southern California.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yes, I have a question. I'm dealing with this legal issue with my stepmother. It's basically over my father's estate, and she seems to kind of taking the law into her own hands, and she's kind of doing whatever she feels like doing. And I'm just hoping that this can be definitive soon, and I wanted to see if Spirit had any guidance or just can give me any clarity on when this will all be over, because I'd like to put all of this behind me.
I feel, yes, this may have been going on for a little bit of time. I don't feel it's been going on for years. I don't feel that. Don't tell me anything about your dad or when he passed or anything like that. Now, were they married? Were they legally married?
Yes, they were legally.
They were.
They
okay.
were legally married, but they were not. They were living in separate bedrooms, so they weren't kind of together. They were just in a contractual agreement.
Right. But of course, when you take this to a courthouse, the way they will look at it is they were legally married. So maybe that's why I was saying that they weren't legally married, is because really spiritually they were separated. Their emotions were disconnected, right?
That's right.
So in a courtroom, they're going to say, well, she can turn around and say, what are you talking? How do you know where I slept? You know what I mean? So for her, I just want to say, now I'm not an attorney. I'm not a judge. I'm not even trying to say anything that I think I know, but I'm only going with what Spirit shows me. Is I am seeing the month of June associated with this. So I don't know if it's June 2018 or it was your dad passed in the month of June or his birthday's in the month of June, but someone is showing me something to do with the month of June or the number 6. Also, I do feel that it's going to be one of those things where she's the one who makes the decisions of handing out. So unfortunately, if, let's say, for instance, there is a will, of course, they'll have to see the will. I don't know if you know what's in the will, if there is a will, but I feel that that they may say the most portion is here, and then, there's 35% here, and you can split that between the siblings, sort of thing. This is kind of what I'm getting. But again, I'm not giving you actual, percentages because I don't know, or the way they show it to me is like this, through symbols. So for instance, she'll have more, like I'm seeing a larger piece of the pie on her end, and then she'll have to kind of make the decisions for everything else or everyone else. This is what I'm getting, unfortunately. I don't feel this has been going on for a very long time, has it?
Yes, it has actually, and they've also she's lied to the court, so they removed her as administrator, so she no longer has the authority to distribute. They've appointed a neutral attorney to take over his estate, so she is kind of out of the picture.
Okay, so that's good news then. So then it's him. So maybe this is what they're showing me that yes. It was over here on this side where what is her, just give me a pretend, we'll just go, but we'll say Stacy, okay? We'll say your stepmom is Stacy. What I do see is that, yes, Stacy had the larger portion where the siblings had the smaller portion, we'll say, where everybody got to split. And yes, the decisions would have been up to her to make, but because I guess this has happened, they've taken that away from her, and now the estate is the one who's going to make the decision. So it's, I guess, up to the estate, but they're showing me, I guess, what it was at one point. And I feel that something is going to happen where she comes back into the picture somehow. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I do feel that somehow she's going to come back into the picture, or she's going to be asked back in court for something, but I feel she's going to be popping back into the picture. It's going to be a long dragging kind of a thing. Maybe it's already been long and dragging, like you said. Give it maybe 6 months or the month of June, next June. Maybe this is where they'll have a decision made for you. But they're showing me that it's very heavily draining, if that makes sense.
Mhm. Yeah,
family changes. Was your dad self-employed at one point or before he passed?
At one point, but not before he passed, no.
Okay, but at one point he was. They're just showing me the self-employment card. Family changes, definite family changes, but they're also saying welcome the new. So they are saying you are going to be blessed with something. I don't know what. I can't tell you that. I don't know if it's monetary, if it's a piece of jewelry, if it's a book. I have no clue, but they are saying you are going to be blessed with something. When, I don't know. I don't have a time frame. The only thing that I can think of that might be time frame is what they show me, the association with the number 6, which could also be the month of June, which may be next June.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that message.
You're welcome, Brittany. But they are saying welcome the new, and don't forget to look out for those heavenly signs whenever, let's say, you're thinking about it and all of a sudden you see a picture somewhere and it's of your thoughts, then know that these are your signs that they're getting to you. Also, number 5 is very significant. I don't know why, but I just got a scent of, I want to say like an aerosol can, almost like a spray paint. Did your dad do this kind of work by any chance? This smell just came under my nose for a split second and it's gone.
Spray paint. No, I wonder what that's about. That's so interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what it is either, but all of a sudden I got this spray paint smell right under my nose, and it was just for a split second. I don't know if there's something you're working on, a project that you may be working on that maybe your father is validating, or maybe your dad worked with aerosol. I don't know, but it's just a sense that just something that just happened, and I thought I'd share that with you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, you're welcome. It may make sense to you later on. Don't stress over it. Don't overthink it. Just let it happen. You may remember about it later on.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Now,
Bye-bye.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we have caller 541. Hello, caller 541. What is your name? Where are you calling from, please?
Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm calling from Oregon. Thank you for taking my call.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much. And go ahead. What may I help you with?
Okay. I have some health issues going on and a stressful situation that seems to be compounding my body's reaction, and I'm concerned. I'm wondering what you might be able to tell me.
Medically, is it around your abdomen area?
Part of it, nervous digestion. Part of it is stress.
Okay. And are you getting blotches on your body? Like, are you getting not hives, but like, have you noticed red spots or something, or
I've
kind
been
of
noticing
like hives?
kind of skin tag type of things right around my abdomen, but I'm not sure that has to do with stress. It might be something else. Yeah.
Yes. No, I don't think those would be related. They're talking about grief work, something that you're going through right now. Maybe it's time for grief work in your life. And yes, it is stress. If you're losing a lot of hair as well, of course, we know that this is always associated to stress. Medically, I'm just trying to tune in. Just give me a moment here. Let me just turn all my cards around for you. And now, so you were saying that there's something, you believe something medically is going on in your body. Is that what you think?
Yeah,
or you
I'm having trembling and shaking that I can wake up with it, or walking. I feel weak. Yeah, it's like holding a cup or something in my hands are shaking. My legs are shaking.
Mhm. And you're a non-smoker, true?
Yeah, I'm a non-smoker.
Okay.
I also have osteoarthritis in my knees and low back and feet as well. But
do you have? Don't tell me too much. Don't tell me really. I always say don't tell me anything. But do you have chronic pain in your body as well that kind of goes through your body? So almost like a fibro kind of, where it attacks so many different areas of your body, lower back, maybe your hips. I'm kind of going through this as well, where sometimes stress, and yes, we feel so overwhelmed that it just attacks certain parts of our bodies. For me, it's always my hips and my lower back. But of course, lower back is always worry, right? So what they're saying for you is a lot of this has to do with stress, of course. Medically, I personally don't see something seriously medically wrong. I don't know what your thoughts are, what have you, but it could be something. Maybe it's you're not getting enough movement. There's not enough circulation movement in your body and your legs. Maybe you're not walking enough. Maybe you're exhausted emotionally, physically. You're just so drained that in the morning, when your body's just so tense that in the morning when you wake up, you tend to shake. You don't drink too much coffee, do you?
I drink a fair amount of coffee.
Okay. That was my next thing, is if you're drinking a lot of coffee, especially stronger coffees, that is also associated to your stress levels and the nervous system. So you having this anxiety, which is definitely what is part of you right now. So almost like in the pit of your stomach, this anxiety that is kind of taking over, and then you're drinking the coffee, drinking a lot of it. This is not going to help how you feel. It's just going to make it worse. So I think it is definitely related to all these things. If you're getting more and more headaches, like tension headaches or in the back of your eyes, what they're asking you to do is kind of what's the word that I'm looking for? Try to cut down on the amount of coffee that you are drinking throughout the day. So try to cut down the amount of coffee. Try to cut down the amount of stress. But I know it's easier said than done. Yes, I definitely am aware of that. But they are asking you to just do some work for yourself that's going to help you relax. for instance, yoga or meditation. Do some exercise that will help you relax.
Yeah, I need to meditate more. With my knees, I can't do a whole lot of. I can't walk well. I can't stand long. So I don't have strength in my body. I'm disabled and spend a lot of time sitting on the bed.
Yeah. So that could be, that could also be related to that, right? It's the stress of being disabled and not being able to do too much, or maybe you're not able to walk, or maybe it's hard for you to walk. Maybe, you're in a lot of pain, I'm sure. But of course, they're saying, if you are taking any kind of pills or narcotics for the pain, they're asking you to take less if you can. Now, are you able to walk? Are you mobile? Like, can you walk at all?
I can walk with a cane, but I can't stand very long. I have a hard time, getting up and down.
Right. You have a hard time standing up for long periods of time.
Yeah.
Have you gone to see a doctor or even a naturopathic doctor in your area?
Yeah, I had knee surgery on one knee, and it didn't heal very well. It's almost 2 years ago. And I need it in the other knee, but I'm bone on the other side too. And
oh boy, you're just so much pain.
It's not. I hardly go anywhere. I can't, sit in chairs and stuff. If I go out, I can't get up and down. It's just too awkward. I'm going to be joining the Y to be able to use the pool. We're arranging that now, and I have aides that come and help me several hours a day.
Good.
6 days a week.
Now, have you been tested for MS at all?
Not that I'm aware of, unless it's part of a regular test,
Okay.
But it's definitely osteoarthritis because I'm bone on both knees and.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And in my back.
The osteo, that's right, and then the bone on bone. And osteoarthritis is awful. It's very, very, very painful, from what I understand. So, and you know what so maybe this is why not that I'm saying you have MS, but I feel like what's happening through your entire body is kind of like, the same symptoms as someone with MS. And that's why I was asking, have you been looked at for that? But if it's the osteo, it's definitely, a lot of stress has to do with that. Also genetics, of course, has to do with that. Are you able to get into a bathtub? Probably not, right? To do salt baths? Okay. I don't know if in the U.S., if they have any places like salt rooms. Here in Canada, they started having these salt rooms. And if you can find something like this, try something like this out as well.
And you mean like a float?
Right. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Or even a room that you can just sit in, a salt room, which are amazing, especially for things like that. I know they're not cheap, but if it helps you and you can do it, try that as well. I feel bad for you because I know it's not easy living with chronic pain. It's not. It is not easy.
I know, and I take Norco, but I cut them in half and don't take nearly what they prescribe me, only when I have to.
Of course. Right.
Because I just couldn't sleep. It just aches. It doesn't go away. But I also noticed that if I do take more of it, I have like a hole in my brain. It feels like where I'm looking for words and I can't find them, and it's like not ready. It's just like,
and not only and that's I had the same issue when I had some lower back issues. I had some inflammation, and they would give me narcotics at the hospital. Oh my goodness, I felt like I was dying. They don't sit well with me, and it sounds like maybe with you as well. It's one of those things where then your body gets immune to it, then they have to increase it more and more, and you know what? It's just you of course you don't want to be. Not addicted, but you don't want your body to get accustomed or immune to all this stuff, and then it doesn't work for you anymore. And this is, a lot of the problems that people have is they keep, doctors will prescribe pills and more pills and more pills, and increase the the milligrams, and then next thing you know, you're at so many, and it's not, now you're worse off.
I take less than they give me. Actually, I had them
Good.
down dose, and I have my own limit of how much I'll take
Good.
and not take it. So I mean, it's been a long time. It's been nearly 2 years, right? Probably been a year. So, but I won't take more than 2 full tablets in a day, and that's in half size, half dose.
Oh,
so
good.
I
Right.
try
So
to
just
it as far as I possibly can, or go a day without it if I can do that. I watch what happens with my brain, and I don't like the way it feels.
Right.
So it's going to be Alzheimer-ish, But and it does help with the shaking too. But it's like my arms, they'll start twitching, or my legs are just I can feel it all through my body. Like if I reach out to get a cup of water or a cup of coffee, my arm will be just shaking, trying to steady it while I'm so. And I know it's stress, but I just want to make sure that it isn't something medical underlying it.
I definitely don't see anything of that sort. Again, I always say to people, yes, I'm a medical intuitive. I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose anybody with anything. I can only give you recommendations and advice when I see it. What I see is basically, like you said, it's osteoarthritis. It's the stress, and then, drinking so much coffee, of course, that's not going to help. So there's all these things that are associated to it, but I don't see anything like an underlying medical condition. I don't see that.
It's really good because I have this stressful situation of this woman living in my home that I'm trying to get rid of her, and it's very stressful, and I don't know whether to serve papers on her for 24-hour notice and have the whole process drag on and on and on if she stays, or if she would just be leaving, and if I didn't file the papers, she'd be gone sooner. I don't know which way to go.
Right.
Every day waking up like all knotted up and shaking and scared, and she triggers me just hearing her in my house.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Yeah.
And when my aides aren't here alone, so.
Pardon?
I said when my aides aren't here for several hours a day, I'm here alone. So, and they have to shop for me, and just walking up and down the hall to cook for myself, and I can't stand long enough to do anything like really serious cooking. So, I'm eating rice cakes these days, and and mangoes.
Yeah, that's not substantial enough, that's for sure. So a little more, right? So you're just feeling weak with all these thoughts and all the, this anxiousness or anxiety or stress that you have. And then on top of that, you're not eating very much. So you don't have a whole lot of energy. I would look into juicing as well. Find out about juicing and for osteoarthritis, because that could definitely be something that might help you out.
Yeah, I am gluten free, and during the summer in the winter my aides make me omelets and put vegetables in it. I have a champion juicer, and I have a NutriBullet. So there are periods of time when I want to do it, and sometimes I don't. Right. And I have a lot of green powders and protein powders and all that, and I need to start doing that up again. Yeah, because I'm.
Good. Yes, definitely try it out.
Yeah, because I spent the summer eating watermelon and mangoes, just fruit, and didn't want to cook anything really. A little bit, the chicken is coming back into the picture now, But I was trying to cut out the dairy too after eating so much watermelon during the summer. I like to do a watermelon fast every year, and by the time that's over, something has dropped out, and this time it's the dairy.
Yeah, and also just don't forget though, melon also has a lot of sugars, so be careful of your sugar, and it's the natural sugars, of course. But listen, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck. Thank you very, very much for calling in. I'm sorry that you're going through this. I hope that things will change for you and better for you. Good luck with everything, and of course, keep us posted. And good luck with what you have to do in the home there. What you mentioned earlier. All right.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Okay.
God
You're
bless.
welcome. Thank you, Anna. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
All right. Thank you for that call, Anna. All right. Let's take, what time is it? It is 10 to 2. Let's see if we can take perhaps 2 quick calls or a couple quick calls. We'll see how fast we can go. One question, everybody, one question. And actually, if you want to even ask me a question, I can answer a question for you as well. So maybe one week we'll do a Q&A about the butterfly medium. So thank you. Let's take our next caller, 415. Hello, what is your name? Where are you calling from, please?
Hi, my name is Sophia, Sophia, and I'm calling from San Francisco area.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for taking our calls. I wanted to ask you what you see coming up in my love life, if you see a permanent partner coming in.
I do. It's almost like I feel that there's, this is going to sound a little weird, but
okay.
I almost feel that there is already a permanent partner in your life, or that permanent partner has already left, or that this permanent partner is just around the corner. But I feel someone taller. Are you tall for your, I was going to say.
No, I'm not tall. I'm, no.
Okay. Now,
but I actually, when you say tall, I always think of my father,
Okay, all right. What I'm seeing is someone tall, someone with dark hair, almost like a jet black kind of hair. So I don't know if this man is on his way, that someone is, kind of getting this journey ready for you, or you just came out of a relationship with a man that matches this description. But I see someone who's tall. And if he's, if you meet him, he's got the dark hair. I see he's got a full head of hair. But if you meet him and he's not very tall, then I'm just seeing him tall. I guess in my vision, it might be short, but to me it looks tall. I do feel a taller person, whether it's you or him. And I definitely see the dark hair. I'm feeling that this person is around the corner. So I don't know if it's someone that you're working with or someone that you already know and is a good friend of yours and things might change, or if it's someone that you meet and all of a sudden there's just so much chemistry that everything just goes very quick, like wildfire.
Okay.
But I see something, I see something happening very quickly. It's going to move very quickly. And it's going to be very, very passionate. I don't know if I should be saying that. I'm sure you want to hear that, but
passion is good. I'm not against passion.
Me neither.
I'm part Italian. Come on.
Oh, good. That's why you're passionate. So, and then I was going to say, it must be the Italian in me. So, the Mediterranean, right? We're very, very passionate people. So. That's one of the things that this is what they show me, is that there is going to be a lot of flames, a lot of sparks, it's going to be a wonderful relationship. So know that.
I had that one time with one person from another country. Actually, I'm in the States. His hair was dark brown, but even though he was from one of the Nordic countries, his ancestry was Finnish and Russian, and so he had a little bit more of that olive skin and that more of a little bit darker color. You know what I mean? Not dark, but dark hair, brown eyes. That kind of thing.
Yes, and that's dark. You know what?
Yeah.
Brown is dark.
Yeah, dark brown. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So dark brown is almost like a jet black, but yes, a dark brown, whatever it is, dark brown, jet black. I feel that the hair color is very dark. It's dark. Now, this person, who knows, maybe this person might pop back into your life for just some fun. I don't know. Or it's someone that is along your path right now that's coming your way. Let me just do a card for you just to see what messages I receive. So I am getting heavenly signs. I do feel that this person is going to be self-employed.
Okay.
parental care, were you looking after your parents for a little while?
No, I actually used to work in the healthcare field and worked with elderly. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe this is what they're saying. Also, I do see new career. So whether it's new career for you, maybe working with him, maybe, I don't know, maybe a new career for this person, but I definitely feel new career, and I definitely feel and see something with new support. So kind of like a new support system or support, the support that you will be receiving from this person. There is healthcare changes in a good positive way. So I don't planning on exercising or losing weight, but this is what I'm seeing. Maybe healthier eating habits. This is what they show me. So I do feel, yeah, and I feel something with the number 8 association. So maybe August, the month of August, or the number 8 or 18 or 28, but something to do with either 8 or August. So just be mindful of those dates. Maybe it's 8 weeks, maybe it's 8 months, but I feel this person is going to be a very strong kind of personality, good personality, very kind, very genuine, strong in his abilities in his career. This is how I mean strong. I don't feel he's going to be very aggressive, not an aggressive man at all. I feel he's very genuine and speaks the truth all the time. So
I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you so much, Darren. I appreciate it. God bless you.
You're welcome. God bless you. Please keep me posted.
I will. Absolutely will. I'll go to your website. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much for calling in, Sophia. Take care.
You too, dear. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. You know what? We're going to take one very quick last call. Let's do this. 678. Hello. What is your name? Where are you calling from, please?
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hi. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you. And yourself?
My name is Gina, calling from Georgia.
Gina from Georgia.
Yes. And my question is, I want to see how my money will look for the rest of the year, because I'm supposed to start a job Monday, but I downsized to a part-time because it was in the field that I like, but it's kind of like now I'm regretting it because I need money to come in. So what do you see coming up?
And it's funny that you say that, because that's exactly what I'm seeing is lack of income or less income. So when you were talking about finances, the very first thing that popped up to me was that your finances are going to be less or lower. So, but they're saying don't worry about it because it's going to, and you just got the finance card as well. So changing your mind as well. If you can, is it possible to get your old job back? Would they take you back? You can try that. It doesn't hurt to help. But they are definitely saying right now until the new year, I think unless they take you back, I think it's going to be what it is right now.
Okay. But and then I have another part-time job too, just for the time being. Yes, I have another job.
Maybe this will help you. Maybe this will help you find something more full-time that you enjoy doing. So they're also saying to join in and have some fun. Don't forget to enjoy life as well.
Right. So you're just seeing something will come in the new year that's going to stick for me?
Yeah.
I mean, because this is like temp work, and I'm just looking for permanency or just stability.
Or just stability. I think this will help you. Everybody's on the journey that they're on whenever they're on it, because they're meant to be on that journey, right? So whether it's a short-term journey, whether it's a long-term journey, I feel yours right now is a short-term journey for this part of your life right now. So for instance, whatever you see happening, whatever you see going on in your life is only temporary. It's perhaps because they're making a pathway for you for the new journey that you're supposed to be on, the one that's going to make you a bit happier. So right now things are going to start changing. I smell something new. This is what I'm being told.
So I want, like, with the finances, because the only reason why, because of, trying to pay the bills in the house and you don't see anything like that?
No, I don't.
That's my main. Okay, because okay, I'm praying to God. I'm praying to my grandmother. I'm just like, I need some money just come in,
I know.
Just help me out.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Don't stop, and don't stop praying. Don't stop believing. But remember, you only have to ask once, right? Don't pray over the same thing over and over and over again.
Right, exactly. That's what I try not to do, right? Exactly, because they know what I'm going through. They know it, so I'm just trying to, just say it that one time, and then hopefully something will start coming in, start turning for me, because it's been a long road for me. So that's why I was like, okay, I know something is coming. It's just taking a little longer than I expect it to be. So, and that's, that was the reason why I was just asking how my money's going to look for the rest of the year.
Right.
So at least I'm still in my house and my bills are being paid. I just hate when I can't spend like I want to. Help out with my children and myself. I hate that.
All right. Well, listen, I'm sorry to cut you short. It is 2 o'clock. We're just about to just end the show now. But good luck with everything, Gina, and I wish you all the best and God bless.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So thank you, everybody who have been listening today to this another day of the Butterfly Medium Show. I am your host, Ivana Figueredo, world-renowned psychic medium. I'm here each and every week to give you healing messages from the other side. Please don't forget to tune in on Monday nights as well on my Facebook Live shows. And also, please like and share my Facebook page. And don't forget to check out my website, thebutterflymedium.com. Thank you, everybody who calls in each and every week. Love you guys, and thank you for being here. Bye now.
And now, insurance-minded speeches from Geico.
It's a common expression, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. However, what if the horse's mouth is filled with useful insurance tools? This is the exact case with the Geico app. Yes, the app is free and therefore a gift horse. However, look inside the app and behold, emergency roadside assistance, digital ID cards, bill pay. Get the Geico app. Look it in the mouth. Get amazing services. Thank you.